Viking Outdoors. Doing some work on some catfish poles, getting ready for a night trip coming up tomorrow night. I thought I'd show you what I'm doing here. I've got a B&M Silver Cat that has a Daiwa Seagate 50 size reel on it. But I got a new Mad Cat that's a little heavier that I think this reel would do better on. Nothing out there's anything wrong with the Silver Cats. They're a great reel. I mean, great rod. But I got a Penn Squall 2 I'm going to put on it. The Mad Cats just have a little bit harder backbone on them. And I think it'd be better off with that. I've got the Daiwas on my other Mad Cats, just like it, and it works great. So we're going to get these swapped over tonight. I do got to replace a leader. I got tied up in some fishing line over the weekend from where I went fishing. Tore up my leader, but at least I got my stuff back, so I'm okay with replacing the leader. Waited to the night to do this because it's so hot out here. Fortunately, the garage doesn't have AC in it, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. So I waited to the night. Hope you all are enjoying and following along. Please share and subscribe. I'd like to see this do well and go somewhere someday. And that will only happen if people share and subscribe. So hopefully we can all do that together. Great rod. Caught quite a few fish on it. Have no real complaints about it. It's a very lightweight rod. It's medium. See, this is a medium heavy action, 25 to 50 pound. It's E-glass, 7.5 foot. Yeah, this is the big Daiwa. I just got these. These are the new Mad Nat's Carbine. I got 2 of these. If you're looking for a super stiff rod, especially on the back end, this is the rod you want to get. I was throwing 8-ounce weights with whole bluegill. This is that leader that got. You really can't see anything on it, but if you look real closely in the light, you can see like white marks in it. That means it's had enough strain on it to actually start stretching this fluorocarbon, and it's weaker now. I'm dropping stuff left and right tonight. Great reel. I've only fished with this reel one time, but that one time I have no complaints over it. Casted well and handled the weight. Um, One of the biggest reasons why I'm moving this from my Mad Cat to my Silver Cat is this worm gear. Throwing big, heavy weights, trying to get a long cast. It's really hard on these worm gears. They'll burn out real quick. As you can see on the dial, it doesn't have a worm gear.
Since that leader got torn up, I'm gonna take a minute to just check the end of my braid here, down by where that leader got messed up. This is 80-pound test braid. That looks good. More favorable. Well, I don't know how I really make it. Might help. It might help if I just put a line through the guides.
Alright, so I'm going to attach this leader to my braid using a polymer knot. So take your link cord, pinch, go through there like that, overhand, and run your hook, that leader, back up through that loop. Put the loop over the top, pull down the tag in, the main, grab both of them. There you go. Knot won't slip. It puts 2 wraps around your swivel. Gives you a really, really good strong knot. And this rod is in business. Okay, let's see here. Where's my material? About that leader material. Okay. So the snail is a 10-aught. I'm going to take my tag end, I'm going to run it through the front of the eye, come back around, and go back into the front of the eye. Now it's important for this type of snail knot that the tag end is on the, it's running flat beside your main line. Just like that. I'm going to keep that pinched. You're going to take the tag end of the loop, the one you put back to the front of the eye, and pull it down, and you're going to twist and just spin it. I'll make about 6 to 8 wraps. grab your main line and pull. Pull it right back down there. And it's going to be kind of loose looking. Get it going. And then get it wet and pull her down. You should get something that looks like that. That is perfectly snailed. That is not in any way, shape, or form going to slip. And I always leave a little 1/4 of an inch tag on it. I mean, I've never had them slip, and I know it won't slip, but it ain't gonna hurt to give it a little extra room. Now we got our 10-aught circle hook on. Take another bead. Put that on. And take one of these little Mad Catz twister rattles. Put it on here. I gotta get some more peg floats. All I've got is a smaller one, but it will work. One peg, 2 peg, right. We got, it's going to lift this up, give us a little lift, pull our bait up off the bottom, present it a little better for these catfish. Use scissors. And same with the main line on that other leader. We're going to use a polymer knot for our leader line here to our stainless steel 200 pound. These were, I think, 200 pound test stainless steel. So they ain't gonna break. I will say with this thicker fluorocarbon leader material, polymer knots are a little tougher to tie. But if you take your time and make it look right, it will come out really nicely. This heavy fluorocarbon, it doesn't just want to pull on its own tight. You gotta kind of work it work it where you want it. So I got my loop up the top now. Just kind of before I start cinching. Alright, until I get it there. Wet it. So just for that. Pull down. Pull that tag in nice and tight. Main line. Put it down nice and tight. And that is not coming loose. Again, I'll give it about a 1/4 inch tag, just a little extra. These don't slip either, but never hurts to have a little extra there. And there we go. Here. Not only was be a better feel for this rod, it just looks really good on it too. But thank you guys for watching. It's going to be another day and day of work and everything else for me. It'll be just a few seconds for you guys, but I will see you tomorrow on the water. It's 4 or 5 a.m. Been raining a lot here, so this is the first chance I've really got to get out. Between rain and family and back to school and all that kind of fun stuff. But we're here, and we're going to give it a try. Water does seem like it's up from all the rain a little bit, so have to see how this goes this morning. It is perfectly smooth water conditions, muggy as all get out. I got some chunk skipjack and some leftover chicken breast pieces. Try to give it a little variety to see what we can get. But the fish are. Well, got some lights now. You can see a little better at least. Nothing yet. Nothing yet, but I don't know, maybe that sun comes up a little bit, I'll start biting. I mean, there's fish jumping everywhere. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's fish here, they just ain't hitting. Some of that is stripers and white bass. Some of it's catfish too, hitting the top of the water. Hopefully I'll start getting more. I'm really new to this area, so I'm trying to learn where fish are. Still haven't had the best luck at that. Caught a few here and there, brim, one nice bass, decent sized catfish, about 5 pounds. It's a good eater. Talked to some people, saying I'm hitting some decent spots, but I don't know. Maybe they're telling me that just to keep me out of decent spots. I don't know. But I have tried, this will be the second time I've been to this spot. I've tried another spot a couple of times. Down here, just not far down the bank, maybe 600 yards down that bank, there's a little dip in the bank that I thought might be a good place to hold some fish, but haven't even got a bite there, and I've been there twice. So I probably won't go back there no more. Give this one more shot. I actually seen photos of a guy on Facebook in this exact spot last night, throughout the night sometime, I don't know when, but last night catching catfish here. It wasn't nothing big. I mean, it was a little catfish, but I know there's catfish here at least. There's a big old yellow bass that just popped right there. I do have me some new gear coming. I got me an action cam that I can wear around my chest, and a black light, so that way I can do like overnights and late night and early morning catfishing videos, and other fishing videos for that matter, just fishing or outdoors. But that way you guys can actually see kind of like the rods going on, because these rods will glow like crazy when you hit them with a UV light. That's supposed to be here tomorrow. So I'm getting some new gear coming in to start making hopefully better and quality and overall better content. Hopefully start finding a place where I can actually catch some fish, because it is getting frustrating. Everybody told me how good the Cumberland River was when we moved here about 4 months ago now, and the Cumberland River hasn't come out very good. Now I know over between here and the Tennessee River, the new Tennessee state record was caught about a month and a half ago at 123 something pounds. So I don't know the exact location, but I know there's big fish in that area, so and they released it back in that area. Maybe I'll get lucky and look at it. But I'm gonna have to look around. I'm gonna get on my Navionics and Google Earth and try to see if I can't find a spot on the bank over there in those areas. It's got maybe a place where I can get in there and get my rod holder up and some lines out and do maybe an overnight. Maybe an overnight catch and cook. That'd be cool. don't know. I'm just going to keep playing and keep trying. And hopefully it will pay off. Which it was going to pay off. I got to learn some good spots for bank fishing. That's always a challenge for bank fishermen, is finding spots that actually produce. In spots that ain't overfished. Which I got a feeling this is a spot that's overfished. Because they ain't hitting chicken, they ain't hitting skipjack. So people are, this place got to be overfished. People are just feeding chicken and over skipjack because they ain't even touching it. And typically, at least with chicken, I can get small catfish. Well, we just got hit. We just got hit. So, yeah, I think we're going to call it. I had those 2 bites. Nothing's even touched, or the fish have all stopped jumping. The bait stopped jumping. So sorry, everybody. No fish on this one again. But it was a pretty day out here. A little disheartening, but it was a pretty day out here. Got outside, so that was always a good thing. Being out is always a good thing. And people, be sure when you go to places like this to pick up your trash. I'm cleaning it up. I'll do it off camera, but there's bottles and stuff all behind me and everything. Be sure to pick up your trash. Don't leave it. That's just laziness, and it's not right. So, with that, this is Big Viking Outdoors. And hopefully next weekend I'm going to try to find a whole new place because this river is just not paying off. So join me next weekend, and we'll see you soon.